We all are familiar with the different versions of Spider-Man in the Marvel Universe. In this video we are gonna talk about different versions of Batman that exists in parallel realities of the DC Universe. So let's begin our video. Before going further into the video, I would request you guys to subscribe to my channel to keep me motivated. Flashpoint Batman. Flashpoint was the gigantic crossover event that literally rebooted the entire DC Universe. When the Flash travels back in time to save his mother from being killed by the Reverse Flash, he inadvertently makes some big changes to everyone else's life, including fellow members of the Justice League. In this timeline, Bruce Wayne is killed instead of his parents, leading Thomas Wayne to become Batman, as Martha turns into the Joker. Thomas's Batman is much scarier than his son's. He's a brutal man who will go to any lengths for justice. In recent years, Thomas's Batman has made more appearances, allowing fans to get a better look at who he is and what makes him tick. Gotham by Gaslight Batman. Batman v Gotham by Gaslight, by writer Brian Augustyn and artist Mike Mignola, takes place in the 1800s. Bruce Wayne dresses up in a makeshift bat costume to keep the streets of Gotham safe from Jack the Ripper. It's an interesting perspective and explores the notion of the world's greatest detective solving one of history's biggest mysteries. The Batman Who Laughs. Hailing from Earth-22 in the Dark Multiverse, this Batman was captured by the Joker and tortured until his desperation caused him to kill the Joker, triggering a poison gas that makes him the Clown Prince's replacement. Becoming the Batman Who Laughs, he proved to be a powerful and deadly version of Batman. The Batman Who Laughs slaughtered the Bat family and the entire Justice League before going on a rampage that left most of his Earth dead. Joining Barbados as the leader of the Dark Knights, the Batman Who Laughs almost conquered the multiverse. Damian Wayne as Batman. Batman number 666 took readers into a dark future. Bruce Wayne had been dead for years and Damian Wayne was an adult, having taken over for his father. Hunted by the GCPD and villains like Professor PYG and the Flamingo alike, Damian gets enmeshed in a case left over from his father's black casebook. Then a demonic Batman appears ready to usher in the end times. Dark Claw. In the Amalgam universe, favorite characters from DC and Marvel merge to make epic and amazing heroes. Dark Claw was a combination of Batman and Wolverine. Mixing both the heroes' backstories, Logan witnessed his parents' murder and then was sent to live with his uncle in Canada, where he watched his uncle die as well. This Logan voluntarily joined the Weapon X program where he got his signature adamantium claws and built a suit resembling both Batman's and Wolverine's. Dark Claw even had a sidekick named Sparrow, a combination of Robin from DC and Jubilee from Marvel. Bruce Wayne has pulled off some amazing feats, but Dark Claw could have surpassed them if he'd had the chance. Batman Beyond. Batman Beyond takes over about 50 years into DC's future. Bruce Wayne was forced to retire after a health scare, but he finds an accidental replacement who dons powerful bat armor to bring peace to Gotham's deadly streets. Instead of hanging up the call for good, Bruce trained his young prodigy to take over his mantle, and Terry McGinnis became the new Batman. McGinnis definitely made a splash, using the specialized batsuit Bruce built and the skills Wayne taught him to protect the city. Terry earned the respect of the heroes he worked with, both in the future and in the present. Red Rain Batman. In Batman, Red Rain, Batman was tasked with taking down Dracula himself. However, nothing he did made a difference, so he decided the best way to win was to transform himself into a vampire. Fighting fire with fire, the events created the most iconic vampire Batman story ever. Batman, Red Rain depicted Batman transforming into a ruthless monster, abandoning pretty much everything that made him the hero readers knew and love. In the end, only Alfred and Jim Gordon could stop Batman. Red Rain is a fantastic story for fans of horror and of the Dark Knight. Speeding Bullets Batman. Superman, Speeding Bullets combines two of the best DC superheroes. When Kal-El ship lands in Gotham instead of Smallville, he's adopted by the Waynes and named Bruce. Unfortunately, his parents still die in Crime Alley, putting Bruce on an inevitable path. Red Death Batman. Taking place on Earth-52, this Batman was desperate to gain the Flash's powers after he had to bury multiple Robins. Believing the Speed Force could let him prevent more deaths, Batman stopped at nothing to acquire the Flash's powers. When the Flash refused to give up his connection to the Speed Force, Bruce knocked him out and used his Batmobile to siphon Flash's powers. Then he merged their bodies, leaving Barry trapped inside Bruce's consciousness. This version of Batman is much more ruthless than usual, killing his entire rogues gallery and joining Barbados' Dark Knights to conquer the multiverse. Gods and Monsters Batman. Red Rain isn't the only vampiric Batman story. Justice League, Gods and Monsters, by writers J. M. DeMatteis and Bruce Timm and artist Thony Silas, introduces the reader to an alternate Earth. In this world, the Trinity is composed of Zod's son who becomes Superman, a new god who becomes Wonder Woman, and Kirk Langstrom who becomes a vampiric version of Batman. None of this world's leaguers are afraid to kill, and this version of Langstrom feeds off his enemy's blood. Gods and Monsters presents an interesting story about how powerful the Trinity can be and how an evil Justice League would operate. This Batman is a monster, using his power to do whatever he wants, regardless of how it affects others. Vampire Batmen are always interesting, but this variant takes things to the next level. That's it for today's video. Please hit the like button and comment down your favorite version of Batman. See you in the next video.